Hey there everyone, it's Val at long last. Wow. Well, as you can see, we're playing another brick in the mall today because Terraria decided that something was not to its satisfaction after my Windows 10 creator update, and I honestly didn't expect any problem with it simply because every other game I tried to run after I updated worked fine. But not Terraria, and I couldn't figure out what the problem was. I tried a bunch of different things. So, today's live stream is getting off like a albatross laden down by an anvil, but we finally are in the air at last. So, hello to Lukester and Bad Boy and Yankee spread across Twitch and Beam. Welcome to the stream at long last. Alrighty. Wow. Can't believe it took me this long to get going today. At least I found another brick in the mall. Indeed. Actually, I have been playing it a little bit. In fact, I'll show you my last game here. I don't know if it shows me how long I've been playing it. I mean, I know I can see in Steam, but I figure I'd show you my insanity that I have set up here. As you see, mostly parking lots. So, I'm not coming at this from a newbie standpoint. I'm coming at this from somebody who's played, well, I wouldn't call myself an expert, but let's call me a middling of the road person. So, let's start a new game, though, for the stream. Back. Quit to main menu. There we go. Thank you. Alrighty, a new game. No, we don't need to start with a tutorial. We don't need that. Actually, I do fine with 50 grand. We're gonna have normal research, we're gonna have fast builders, and mild rat infestations. You never heard of this game before? Well, I don't have the URL handy, but it is available through Steam. It's one of those... Well, as you can see, it's one of those, I don't know, I'm sure there's an official term for it. It's sort of like a city builder game, kind of, except you're building a mall. Real-life simulation games? I don't know. What do you call it? It is still under development. Let's just pause it here for a moment. So you can see... Okay, is he a dog? He's hanging his head out like a dog. Alright, so you start the game with a couple of workers, so let's let them get to work. Do I only have one worker? I might only... What are you doing? As you can see, they've got quite a cute little big-headed kind of thingy. Sure, here. Lukester. That would be very handy, thank you, because I didn't have time to set up my commands so that I could just have you run a command to do that. So, thank you, Lukester. Much appreciated. And it looks like that I'll have to paste it manually into YouTube, but that's okay. Just hang on a sec here. Let me copy it. There we go. It is a lot of fun. I do enjoy it. I don't even know if there's any mods for it, but I don't have any mods. It's just the base game, and it was recently updated, so I believe it's under development. Okay, so we've got some cash. We've got our nice little guy here. And you have your different things. I will say, I think the interface, like, I understand it being a small developer, this is probably the interface they went with. It would be nicer, though, if you had more icons on the screen to click on instead of having the drop-down menus, but I totally understand why they're doing this. From a development standpoint, it is easier. You can't get it, Yankee. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. So, actually, it's been a few days since I played this, so I just need to get my bearings again, since I get my head into the space of playing whatever game I have planned. I'm still in the Terraria headspace, so you have to excuse me if I seem to waffle around a bit. to start with here. There is a reason I tend to only play one game per day. Why is the SOS... Oh, I know what that is. Hang on here. That is so that if for some reason the screen goes black, you know that I'm still around and the stream didn't die. I need to drag this below it, though. There you go. That's sort of my the stream is still alive watermark. It's kind of like Prison Architect. Yeah, it's that style of game. Same style. Alrighty. Let's get back to this. Okay, so the first thing we want to think about is we need to build our first shop. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to build it... We're going to go over here. And we want to set down some foundations. Now, one of the things that I like to do is put a... customer parking. Let's just throw one there. And what that's going to do is let me see where I should put things. Sort of as a marker. Foundations. Okay, so it needs to be down there. We're probably going to go over a little bit, though. Yeah. Let's get the road work. Let's take a road. We're going to extend the road here. And we're just going to go ahead. We're going to get rid of that one. And we're going to... Oh, we have to build the road first. Okay, fine. You lot get busy building that. And so if I build the building below where that thingy is... Right, so it's kind of over here. That should do the trick. Okay, you don't want to go too insane with your first building, because if you look at it, the foundations can, you know, wipe you out in no time flat, and you don't really want to do that. I do want to have it about 15 across, though, because we're going to need a little bit of space. And I'm actually going to go to 20, because we're going to have a storeroom. And... Actually, I'll build them separately. Okay, so there's our foundation. That's going to get our builder over there doing his thing. And then what we're going to do is we're going to build a little storeroom off of here. Eventually, we'll be putting in a bigger storeroom, but for now, that's going to do. And let's throw up a wall. And we want to throw in a staff door about here. We're going to throw in one there. And we want a double door so people can actually get into our fabulous shop. We're going to put that there. We are going to need some checkout counters. And you can see that blue line, that's where our customers are going to be standing. Fortunately, our workers don't seem to mind if they're stuck against the wall. They can still slip in there somehow. They're very skilled that way. And so we can go ahead and put a second one there. We're just going to start with the 2. We will be buying more, but we're only starting with that. Now, let's just pause it. Especially when I'm first starting, I like to try to get the day set up as soon as possible. And so I will pause it. Okay, so tables, you can see everything's locked except for fresh bread. So we are going to put out a little bit of fresh bread. But that's the only thing we have from that particular rack. Where's the other one? There's the fridge. Everything's locked. Oh, actually, we can do soda and bottled water and juices. Well, hey, there you go. So we're going to put down one of each of those. And these shelves, we've got some things that are unlocked. How many things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 things there, and we have a lot more there. Alright, so what we're going to do... So we're going to go like a so. We're going to put that one there. And then we're going to take this type. And we're actually going to stick this here. We'll probably end up moving it. But that's okay. Yeah, let's go like this. And let's just throw another one of these in here, I think. Yes, because there is so much. Like I said, it's a very small shop to begin with. It sounds like you're a brick wall today there, Yankee. Bill, yes, I do know what a Walmart is. We do, in fact, have those things in Canada. But, no, I'm going to build a Valmart. Alright, so let's let our guy get going doing that. Now what we want to do is we want to assign some areas. I'm going to put storage there. We're going to make a new maintenance center because we're going to reallocate the one that's over there. And we also have to allocate this as an actual store. Like so. Now, want to manage the store. And he's busy building. I'm just going to pause him for a minute. We're going to change the time. And we want to set it so it's exactly 2 shifts long because it's just tidier. Do you see weird people at the Walmart? Yes, all the time. And you can actually change the name by clicking on it. So we're going to do that. This is Valmart, of course. And now we can look at hiring people. Alright. So for people who are going to do a lot of running around, like workers and janitors and stock people, you want to make sure they have good speed. So we're going to hire Ralph here. And we're probably just going to have the one stock clerk to start with, but we want him to start... We're actually going to start him early today when he comes in. Actually, no, because he won't come in... He'll come to work in 19 hours. He's not coming into work till tomorrow. So we want to get him doing the stock and getting it put in place. So actually, I think we are going to have to hire a second one. We don't have anybody with a good speed. That person's okay. But we also want 2 cashiers, at least. You visited Quebec as a baby. Do you remember it, Yankee? You like Valmart, huh? Alright, so for a cashier, you want high sociability. Because, well, they can cheer up the customers if they've had to wait in line too long. And that can actually be very handy, because if your customers get too peeved, they leave the site. Oh, wait, sorry. That's not what I meant to do. I thought I was hiring another cashier. Right, so we can fire her. She should be back in the list. There she is. Fired 0 days ago. Well, that's because I hired you as the wrong thing. Now, let's see. Do we have a... Yeah, we got another person who can hire as a stock clerk. That is fast. So, we'll do that. Right, so we've got 2 cashiers. There's 2 stock clerks. We do need another cashier. Alright, you are 61 and you are 59, so we're going to get you. And since we have it as 2 shifts long, let's set you as starting... There we go. You're going to start at 1400. So that, and we want you to start at 1400 as well. So we're going to have a little gap in the middle of the first day, but that's okay. Kiba, hello! Welcome to the stream on YouTube. How you doing today? And in fact, I'm just going to pause here a moment to... Where'd all my pens go? There it is. I currently am being hosted on Twitch by Pied Piper 314, Greaterator, and Kiba. And I believe the auto-host message worked for the first time. I didn't actually see it earlier, but Yankee is hosting me on Bean, so thank you very much. Okay, so that's Pied. I really hate the fact I have to write this down now. It was so nice when I didn't have to stop and do this. And I'm going to bitch and complain about this every time. Just because. You didn't see it? Ah. Well, if you unhost and then host me again, it might come up. And it'll actually be helpful because I want to see how it looks. Because I couldn't... I'm not sure if it's only partially implemented. Because it wouldn't let me change the font size or the font color. So it might look a little bonkers right now for the Beam one. Alrighty, so back to what we were doing. Alright, you keep doing your thing there, fella. And I would like to hire a third cashier. Your sociability... Yeah. Okay, well, at least... Oh, thanks, Skiba. Thank you for the host on Beam. I appreciate that. So it does come up. It's not letting me change the font and stuff. So that's why that looks weird. But that'll be fixed later on. At least we have it showing up now, courtesy of ScottyBot. So that is awesome. There we go. There's Yankees. Fabulous. Gotta write Yankee down here. Oh no, that's not what I want. There we go, over here. Press it. Messing up my own system. How do you host? There might actually be a button under the screen on, like under the video stream itself on Beam that says host, but you can also type /host, yeah. And then the name of my channel. Alright. So we need a third cashier, so let's grab that person. And right now we don't know when our busiest time is going to be, so we're going to throw that person kind of in the middle. They will not be here tonight, but that's okay, because we're not finished yet. Alright. We are going to decommission this, because right now that's the maintenance center, and we want to remove that. There we go. Now that should have fired that builder, and in theory we're going to be able to hire him again. Manage the maintenance center. Hire builder. There we go, there's our builder. Let's just snag him again. And I think we might actually hire a second builder. Since, yeah, unsociable, but is a very good builder. We're going to hire you, Stan. Actually, we had 3 builders. Why could I only see one of them? Alright, well, let's get them all back then. That's fine. And we're gonna set them to go... You're gonna start... Actually, no, let's start here. You're gonna start at 6 o'clock. Oops. So you start at the same time these guys. You're gonna start at 1400. And you are going to start at 2200. Now, builders don't just build, they also take care of rat infestations, and that's why you kind of want to have them all around the clock. Okay. Back to building. Oh, checking up on chat. Your laptop's charging. Good. Unlockable on Twitch. Are you going? Are you here? Hi? Bye? I'm not sure what to say. Alright, so we do need to put in some road work now. The customer parking that I was measuring out earlier, we're going to do like this. Actually, no. I'm going to do the staff-only parking first. Garbage pickup and loading zones. Okay, I do like having 2 loading zones. And we do need a garbage pickup. And we are going to throw a little bit of staff-only parking right here. And we're going to throw some up here. And then we're going to take a road and we're going to bring it down the side here. And we're going to do it on the this side as well, because this is as wide as I want to go at the moment. So we're going to put this here. How much money we got? 1,700. Okay, so we don't want to go too insane. Okay, let's get our builders doing their thing again. And then up here, we're going to take this little space that used to be the maintenance area, and we're actually going to turn it into an office. And the reason that we need... Oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. The reason that we need an office is that we need them in order to do research. So let's see. We need to put in some desks. objects. Oop, there's the office desk. Can only fit in, I think, one at the moment, but that's okay. We can't really afford too many people. So it's just... I'm trying to remember... Q, there we go. So we'll just throw that in there. Amadeus on Twitch, hello! Welcome to the stream. The toys are quite noisy today, as you can hear over the jackhammers going. Hi back to you as well. How do you see a JPAC high? You have to be on Twitch, I think. Because that is from Pack Rats. People who are subscribing to Pack Rat on Twitch have access to those emotes. Okay, good. So now we can put in some customer parking here. We can't really put it in elsewhere at the moment, but we've got something I'd like to say over the noise. Something I'd like to say about the size of the storeroom here. I could have made it the whole area, but there's no point in doing that because you can't put anything along the edges. So by just putting it in the center there, it still leaves the edges open, but this whole area is going to be used as a storeroom. And that way we can put our maintenance guys here as a kind of a side thing. Alright, actually there's something that I forgot to do. I just realized I forgot to hire a janitor. So let's go ahead and hire ourselves a janitor. We need somebody to clean up. Ooh, that person is going to make a good cashier. It's kind of hard to get because you need so many cashiers. I'm going to save that one as a cashier. This one, speed of 60. I guess that's okay. And you can work... Yeah, you can work... Let's start you at 6. We'll probably end up hiring a second janitor. It's like prison architect without the prisoniness. Yes, exactly. Alright. So, what we're going to do, we are going to put something here. We're going to put toys here. There is a very good reason for putting toys there, and I'll explain in a little bit. Let's see, diapers. What else do we have? Oops, household items. Yeah, okay, we're going to put diapers there. For this food shelf, we're going to put breakfast cereal. And this one, let's put some toilet paper, some tampons. You need gotta get those things. And let's put some light bulbs in there. Then over here, we are going to put... let's put some coffee and tea. And... some pasta. Let's do some sliced bread. Some canned food. Then over here, we're going to throw some pet food. We can only put fresh bread there, so let's put that in there. And we're going to put in some soda, some bottled water, and some juices. Now, once we can get some customers coming in, we'll explain why I put the toys right there, and why I'm forcing them to walk past those shelves before they can get into the store. Prison mall architect. Being a retail worker does feel a lot like being in a prison. Always put the candy by the toys. Actually, no, in this case there's a reason I'm not doing that. Okay, find what I'm looking for. That's it. There you go. Yeah, you saw Nightbot stats. Okay, let's see here. Timers. Disable that. Thank you. You caught your phone with your nose? That sounds painful. Okay, that should sort things out then. Alrighty, catching up on chat. Looks like your kind of game, does it, Amadeus? You left out the word feet. Ah. Okay, so time did in fact continue to pass while we're in here. Excellent. Now I'm just wondering if I should move something here. Hang on just a moment. Not that. I want you. I think it's going to be less obtrusive over on this side. Yeah, because the other stuff all appears on the other side. Well, let me know what you think. See if it's better there or not. Anyway. You didn't catch it with your nose. That would have been quite the trick, though, wouldn't it? Okay, so I think we're almost set up for our first day. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else that I need to do. We've got some customer parking. We've got worker parking. We've hired janitors. We've got stock people. We've got cashiers. Right. I do think we're ready. Alright, so let's just get time going a little faster here. We want it to get in. So at 3 o'clock we should see our stock people come in. Hang on. Where's our stock people? Okay, so let's look at... Oh, I forgot to name the storage. There we go. I don't really care about the maintenance centers being named, but, You're supposed to come in at 3 o'clock. You'll come to work in 3 hours. Evidently, you didn't get the information saying you're supposed to come in earlier. Well, fine. Since you're not coming in anyway, we're just gonna set you back to 6 then. See you guys chatting about noses in there. Alright, so here we go. Here's some people arriving. See, if the stock person had arrived early... Mind you, we're still waiting for the loading people to come. Where is our first delivery? I guess it's just well he didn't come in early. You have been paying him for standing around. Where is the delivery trucks? We're not going to sell anything if there's no delivery trucks. Hello? Where did you get garbage from? There's nothing in the store. I've got a staff door. I've got loading. Where are... Well, you're not what I... Oh, so much for setting up for the first day. Where are ya? Don't tell me I managed to find a bug. I haven't had this happen before. The delivery trucks aren't coming. And there is no way for me to tell when the next one's due, as far as I know. Well, I'm going to set this down to slightly slower. Right. These toys that we put here, we are actually going to change the margin on them. We are... What? Well, that's a new thing. I didn't know the auto margin could go over 200%. I would have left it alone if I'd realized. Okay. What is going on here? Let's go to select. Yeah, the auto margin here is being set for 220%. Okay, let's see if that changes when and if something actually gets put on that shelf. Now, the reason that I would... Normally, it's like at about 140 or 120%. I'm not sure how it decides what to charge, but I was setting it to what I thought was the highest because this is our honey trap for our people coming in when we actually have something to sell. Why is there is... I don't understand what's going on. Yes, that probably should be fixed, the 220%. My guess is once something's put on a shelf, then it'll be set to what it should be. My guess is that's just some weird default to indicate that nothing's ever been put on the shelf. But what's concerning me at the moment is we're not getting any delivery trucks. Well, I guess we will... Might as well speed it up then. We'll see. If nobody comes in tomorrow, I might have to start a new game, which is a pain. I haven't had this happen before, where the delivery trucks just refuse to come. Yankee, that sounds like something that should go in the Discord chat instead. You're heading off, are you, Kiba? Well, thank you for stopping by. You have a good night, day, whatever. Oh, come on. Where is the delivery trucks? Now, setting that to 100% shouldn't matter because at 65 it should have at least filled 2 of the blocks there. Where is it? Where are they? I don't understand. Oh, I'm an idiot. That's the problem. I had to assign this. Look at that. Look at those delivery trucks come in. I totally did that on purpose to show you that you need to assign storage. Yeah. Alrighty then. Okay, what is confusing me right now is why are my stock clerk guys here in the middle of the night? Maybe they were confused by the fact there was no storage assigned? I think one of the things that'd be good if they added, if there was like a red exclamation mark that would show up over a store that didn't have storage assigned, so you knew there was a problem with it, that would be very useful. Alright. How can they see the stock in the dark? I don't know, they got X-ray goggles on, or night vision goggles? Right, so why are you at work? Oh, actually, this person is perfect. This person is a brick addict, can't resist brick-based toys. You can translate that as being Legos. And that means when they come in and they look at this particular... If they were coming in as a shopper, it didn't matter what they came in to buy, they're going to buy a toy. And right now, that's the thing that's worth the most to us, is a toy. Because if you look at something like the diapers, it looks like the auto margin is set at 200%. We'll see if that changes. Because that one, people who are incontinent, well, they will always buy diapers. And then people who like sugary things will always buy breakfast cereal. And that's why I have those things there, because that's the things we can get people to buy. Now, it looks like the auto margin is being set at 200% now, so my theory about it being at 220 because nothing had ever been put on the shelf looks like that might have been correct. Need a nice little pathway to the front door. Oh, this is only a temporary front door. Alright. We do need to hire an office worker. Alright, so let's see. I like to hire people like this for office work, the ones that are unsociable, have no patience and speed, because as far as I can tell, these don't actually affect the office worker. The speed perhaps might be, but it doesn't say so in the tooltip. And then once you've done that, we can see that we've got some objectives. These are ones that we've met. Make 100 total sales. I guess we did that. We've got a daily profit over 100 already, and spell 10 different types of projects, and open a business. And... oh no, send okay, no, those are our new ones. Gotcha. Wait, what? Yes, hooray for incontinence, exactly. I forget what they call it. Let's click on some of these guys here. Oops, let's go under select and then we can actually do that. Oh, when you saw the hearts, that means they saw something they couldn't resist. So somebody just brought some breakfast cereal. And what were you after? What did you get? You're a piscivore and sluggish. Oh, okay. Well, actually I thought the heart eyes meant that they saw something they loved, but I guess that just meant they found what they were looking for. So what do they do when they get dragged into buying something that they hadn't planned to? Let's see if we can find somebody. Former cashier, you're swift. You're a bookworm. You're irritable. Okay, so I think it's just that means that they found what they're looking for. We're looking for former builder, the gamer, glutton, laid-back, camera enthusiast, weak stomach, bookworm, irritable, glutton, sweet tooth. That person should succumb to... why didn't you succumb to that? You're making me a liar. Don't do that. Former cook. Restless, tech addict. Constipated, there we go. I think, or is it constipated? No, constipated doesn't use the diaper. I can't remember. I have to open up my little spreadsheet to tell. Incontinent, there we go. There, he's all happy. Doesn't matter what he came in for. Right, he was looking for soda, but he bought diapers instead. Incontinent. Yeah, I was right. And that actually gets us more cash that way. Right now, we're in the red for today's sales. That's okay. We do have cash, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just get time passing a little more quickly here. Sell 20 different types of products. Yeah, so we are getting money in from achieving goals. Okay, actually we can put in some more customer parking down this way. Now you can see that we're building up too many people here, and you're going to see them start to get red-faced if they wait too long. See, that person is pissed. Okay, let's slow it down. Their satisfaction is at red. We might be able to see it bump up. There we go. It went up a little bit because they got slightly mollified by the cashier. When you have lots of shops in your mall, then if you keep their satisfaction up, they'll go from store to store. But if they get too pissed off, they just leave. Can the customer shoplift? Not at present, no. Oh, that person is pissed already. Oh, so he was... That was the one that was pissed off before, but they're probably going to leave in a huff here shortly. Yeah, we missed 11 sales because people left because the checkout queues were too full. We need a prison architect. That's right, we need a little prison for the shoplifters. So you can see this person bought a number of different things here. Bottled water and fresh bread. Yeah, we have no restaurants, that's fine. I don't really care about that at this point. So we lost 11 customers. Interestingly enough, it doesn't count the people. Yeah, I don't think that person actually paid for that water. I think if they're in the queue and they have something in their hands, they might walk off with it. I don't know. Never thought about that before. But we lost at least 11 sales. And that's fine. I kind of expected that to happen, so I'm just going to pause it. What we're going to do now is we are going to expand. Translate, yeah, that's true. You got another brick in the mall, and then all the shoplifters get sent to prison architect. And then when they get out of the prison, they come back to the mall and shoplift, and then they go back. It's their circle of criminal life. Alright, anyway. Let's go ahead. We're going to build more foundations. Now, how much can we spend? We've got 29,000, so we don't want to go to... Is that going to be enough? I think we'll do that. Unfortunately, you can't move an existing object. You have to actually remove it. Because see, if I go to object here, I can't like right-click on it or something to select it. That's something I hope that they are planning to address, to be able to move them. Because it only makes sense. You've already purchased it, and unless it's broken, you should be able to... Oh, let's get the workers going. We need another double door. We're going to put it there. And then we want to remove that. At some point, blast off on a spaceship to RimWorld. Yeah, I'm not sure which point that would be, Lukester, but... They are all similar in graphical style and how they do things, yes. I do enjoy RimWorld. I have streamed it in the past. And those past streams are in my YouTube in playlists. Alright, so let's see what we can afford. We are going to need... some more order counters. Or no, not order counters, checkout counter. Alright, I think at this point, is it going to be worth doing this? Let's pause it while I think about this. Because you can kind of maximize space, because you don't want the long queues anyway. And oddly enough, I can't actually put that right there if I... Okay, could you get rid of that, please? And we're going to take these two out right now. And unfortunately, the toys are going to have to go for the moment. The new half's lit up. Well, I guess it's still under construction. Alright. The checkout counter. Now, I believe they can still run back and forth here. I guess we'll find out if I've messed it up. And then we put this here, like so. Alright. Did I do that wrong? No, those are in the same place. So if I put this one here... Right. Okay. So we'll do that for now. And then we'll go ahead and get some more food shelves and things. And this time we're going to stick them in the center to start with. Probably should have made it one longer, but that's okay. We'll do that for now. And we'll just put in a few. These are only 100, so it's actually not too bad. Alright, that's what we're going to do. Can you get those things put in, please? And we are actually going to... Mouse, please behave yourself. Select. Okay, we need to assign the store. We need to expand Valmart. No, I want you to expand Valmart, please. Not replace it. There, okay. Nope, stop that. My mouse cursor is not behaving itself. Alright, we need to hire some more cashiers. Unfortunately, we do not have a wonderful selection. Oddly enough. Okay, so we've got 3 more cashiers. None of which I'm really extremely happy about. Let's set you to start at 14. We're going to set you to start at 14. And the fellow that was 1, 2, 3, that should be you. I want you to start at 6. That means we should have 3 of you at all times. And we can expand. Looking for information on the secret society of squirrels. It's invitation only, I'm afraid. Basically, it's a group of friends. And it's small. Right. I also realized... Okay, let's get that going. So we do... I believe we hired an office worker. Yes, we did. And it probably would... Oops. It would probably be a smart thing for me to actually set some research. Oh, actually it had defaulted to research basics. Okay, so that's fine. How much money do we have left? I think we have enough so that we can actually... let's go to the foundations. I think we can actually expand this a bit. Little bit. It's going to cost 4,000. Must be 4x4 at minimum. Well, I guess we'll expand it. So I don't know if we can buy another office desk. They cost 1,000. No, we won't have enough left. We'll have to buy a second office desk. Yeah, second office desk later. What do we talk about on the server? Well, there's no specific Society of Squirrels server. We play various games together, which was supposed to be Terraria today, but unfortunately Tex is taking a break. He needs his Saturdays right now to de-stress, and I couldn't get my Terraria working, so, and Gory doesn't normally stream, so that's why it's a brick in the wall day instead. Alright, so we've got these things. Oh, I messed up there, didn't I? That was supposed to be toys. Okay, well that's fine. We have time. We have time to fix it. Actually, both those are supposed to be the other ones. Why is this still showing as one for diapers? Is that this one? No, because that was up here. That one's breakfast cereal. That's our old thingy, so we'll probably change that one to cookies. There we go. Now it's updated. And looks like we lost our light bulbs and electricity. Actually, no, that should be fine. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, never mind. Well, we're going to set up two shelves there with toys. Okay, so we don't have any snacks yet. And snacks. Breakfast cereal, huh? Just wondering here. Can I cancel? Yes, I can cancel. Oh, hello! Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Breakfast cereal. Right. Pause. I need you to put back one of these. Thank you. It is one of those interesting games, yes. Okay, I think I set one of these to... Yeah, I sent that one to diapers. And we should set the auto margin at manual. Make sure it stays at 200. Let's pause it for a moment. And let's set you for toys. And make sure that the manual margin, and it's at 200. And this is our breakfast cereal. Manual, 200, thank you. And that's our diapers. Then over here, let's put canned food. Let's see. Let's put some food. Let's put candies, sauces, and seasonings. Let's do some cookware. All right, let's see what we have more of a demand for. Actually, needs. Here we go. Right, fast food, we don't care. Actually, let's look at household items. There is a demand for cookware, but not a big one. That's a tier 2 demand. We can't... Don't believe we can do that one just yet. Food. Well, we can't do the fresh meat and stuff. Rice and pasta. So we could do another rice and pasta, coffee and tea. Maybe some more breakfast cereal. Breakfast cereal. Coffee and tea. Rice and pasta. Let's do sliced bread. Yeah, snacks. Alright, here we go. So let's get time going a little faster. So our office workers should be in at 9. And, oh, looks like we can afford another office desk. So let's go ahead and get another office desk. And then that means that we can then... Let's make this... office. Expand the office. Yes, proceed. That's not what I meant to do. Thought I clicked on office. I did not. No, no, no. Stop that. There you go. Yeah, proceed. Nope, nope. Quit it. Do, 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 do. There we go. Come to work in 0 hours, so should be here soon. Right. Can we get our toys in here? I think we could be losing some sales. I know you got a lot of work to do, but let's go. Ah, there's the diapers in. Part of our honey trap is available. Come on. There we go. There's our sugary breakfast cereals, and now we just need our toys. It's unfortunately almost the end of the day. Well, getting on halfway through the day. It's not too bad then. So, out of interest, if we look at the media and toys... So this is the information from yesterday. The demand was 6, but we actually sold 7. So that's nice. We should see more going today. Well, not today, actually, because we had to adjust things. Tomorrow, or tonight, if we're starting to get things lined up too heavily, then we can... we have room to hire more cashiers and put in more... tills. You're heading out, are you, Yankee? Well, thanks for watching. You take care. I'll see you later. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. We are starting to build up. I don't like to see the lines any longer than about 4, so I think for our current amount of people we have coming in, we do need a 4th cashier. So let's see about hiring another cashier. Or actually 2. You are going to be an excellent cashier, so let's go ahead and grab you. We'll take you. And you are going to be an evening. There we go. So that should give us 4 coverage, and we'll see if that works for tomorrow. No. Alright, so let's get this to tick over so we can see the sales figures. There we go. So now we can look at our profit. Yesterday was not too bad, 1,500. And as far as needs go, yeah, we only sold 3 yesterday on tier 1 demand, and we sold 1 on tier 2. Interesting. How are we doing on the food? Snacks? Demand was 18, we sold 15, so we're doing a good job of filling our tier 1 demands. Candies, pretty good. Of course, we don't have milk and things like that yet. The cookies, not doing too bad there. The sliced bread. Interesting. We actually are selling tier 2. A lot of tier 2. Okay. Works for me. Rice and pasta, not too bad. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. We did get some fresh bread. We did sell all of our tier 1s and part of our tier 2s. Now, I should explain the different tiers. You have to meet certain criteria in order to be able to sell on tier 2, because tier 1 is your basic store. Tier 2 means you have to have, I think it's 50% of the store, 50+% of the store has to be the category that this is in. So this is in the category of food, and obviously we have a lot of food in the store, so that's why we're getting tier 2s on things like fresh bread. To get a tier 3 though, we'd have to make a store that was 50% plus fresh bread alone. So that tier 3 is kind of hard to get until you can do specialty stores. But basically it's more people that you can sell to. But that's a little ahead of ourselves here. We need to get our research done. And we need to be able to get some more things going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break here. I need to go do some real life stuff. Translation, I need to transfer some laundry. And it's a good chance for you guys to stretch your legs if you haven't done for the last little bit. So I'm just going to, I'll pause the game here. And we'll go there. Enjoy some cats, and I will be back shortly. Alrighty, time for another brick in the mall. Alright, we'll get time going past faster here, because right now we need to build up some money. And I'm just thinking whether we might actually add a little area for fresh bread, like a little fresh bread store. And by the way, hello to Minecraft Lover, and if you're still there, Silly Data on Beam. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, looks like we trapped a brick lover there just a moment ago. Excellent. Now, I have been leaving all the wages on the defaults. You can actually pay people less or pay them more. But if you pay them less, then their job satisfaction goes down. And they can do things like not show up at work. Even on the default settings for wages, they can still some days just, oh, I'm not going to work today. Which I think is actually kind of funny. It's annoying, but funny. As a manager, it's like, what? Why aren't you here? It looks like with our 4 cashiers, we are doing a pretty good job of keeping up. Not too, yeah. Oh, no, we might still need another set of cashiers. And, yeah, paying more costs more, so. Right now, we want to see. We can't really sell another type of product because we have to open up another category, but we should be able to get the 10 grand, 5,000 total sales today. And we're waiting for a janitor to show up to clean that. I really like the way that the dirt builds up in the places where people go the most. Where's our janitor? I would like to know. Oh, we only have the one. Oh, that's right. Well, we did do a lot better in sales today, so I think we're gonna hire a second janitor now. Oh, you're a good cashier. I'm gonna hire you as a janitor, even though you're not ideal. Okay, so you're starting at 6, so you are going to start at 14. To provide more coverage. And yes, if you pay more than the going rate, then it does actually improve your employees' satisfaction. So if I look at the managed store here and take a look at one of the cashiers, for example, their satisfaction is about 70%. And if I paid them more, that would go up. And so far, I haven't really found a reason to increase it. You do have the occasional person fail to show up for work, but it doesn't happen too often. Because as they become more experienced, their salary, because it's set to auto salary, actually does go up a bit every time they get a bit better. So, I mean, I'm sure there are tricks and things I can learn there, but I think at the present I'm quite happy with not mucking about with it too much. Let's get the time going a little better. Alright, so it looks like we got some cash. We got 20 grand. So let's take a look. Now, if I do put in a specialty bread store, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it over here on this side, which means I actually want to build some more roads. Let's put there. Oh, not customer parking, I want road, thank you. We're going to go like this. So that's going to be the road, then there'll be more customer parking, and then the building over here. So we'll go like this. Let's get our guy doing his thing. White Flurry on YouTube. Hello, welcome to the stream. This is another brick in the mall. Because Terraria decided it wasn't going to cooperate. And I will try to get that figured out, but I didn't. I spent a half an hour trying to get it to work. But since I didn't understand why it wasn't working in the first place, that made it a little difficult. And my Google searches did not provide me any useful information, unfortunately. Alright, so if we're going to put a store in here, I'm going to do the same thing. We're going to have 2 loading zones. We're going to have a garbage pickup. And I will probably throw in a little bit of staff parking. And then we can go ahead and add the foundations. And that's going to be going here. Now, we don't have a lot of money, so it's going to have to be a little store. Can I do that? That's going to cost 15,000. We'll try it. Oops. Dang it. I meant to do that. I don't even know if that's going to be big enough. No. Alright, let's let them build that and see what we have left. Because we don't really have enough room for a storeroom on the end here. That's why I wanted it down by 1 more. Get that built so we can see how broke we are. Well, we need this a little bigger. I don't have enough money. Okay, so I can't build it. Fine. Let's see, where's my guy? Okay, let's pause it here for a second. Unfortunately, it's going to be a very tiny store, but that's okay, I think. And we need tables because we're only selling fresh bread. That is going to be storage, which is not ideal, but that's what we got. Oh, no, cancel. Store. Store is going to be this area. Yes, yes. That's fine. You're on Twitch too, White Flurry. Well, there you go. You're in all the places. Okay, so this fresh bread. Okay, let's pause it. Okay, so we have stock clerks. Wow. How you as a stock clerk. You are going to be our cashier. And you? Alright, so our I forgot to change the starting hour of the assigned storage. Don't forget to do that this time. Go down to 6. 22. Staff. Alright, so you're starting at 6. You are starting at 14. Now, the reason I'm assigning 2 stock clerks, even though it's a tiny store, because it's fresh bread, the stuff actually goes bad and has to be replaced fairly frequently. So, there is a reason. And the janitor from over here hopefully will take care of this store too. Since we have, I think, 2 janitors over here. Yes, we do have 2 janitors, so hopefully they will handle that. When we have a little bit more money, we'll actually make a proper stock area for this. Right now, we're going to have to make do with what we have. Right, so I think... Vals Delightful Edibles is now open for business. And I think we'll leave the little bit of bread that we have in here, we'll leave that. But this should draw some of the people over here to buy bread. Did I forget anything? We've hired stockroom people. We've hired... Now let's see if they can get... Can they get to where they need to be? They might not be able to. Okay, so I think we have an issue here. Because normally I have them as separated areas and, well, manage the storage. So it's set, so if we set it to 60%. Actually, no, let's set it to 100%, but let's, whoops. Let's reassign it, dang it. Would you put... No, not the store. Dang it. I messed that up. Okay, so we just fired our people. That's fine. I meant to do that. Dang it. Manage storage, 100%. Manage store, staff. Oh no, we didn't fire stock people. Oh, that's good. I forgot they were assigned to the store, so we just need to assign the storage, and then that should fix it. Right. Let's get going. Alright, Amadeus, I hope to see you later. You have a good day. If I don't see you, I will be streaming again this evening from 8 to 10 o'clock. I will be ending this stream in an hour and 20 minutes. FYI. Where's everybody? Did I... Hang on. Did I... Oops. Hey! Secret key! Wow. Okay. Where are my cashiers? Did I mess something up here? How did that happen? Where's the... Okay, how did that wipe out both of my storage areas? Okay, breaking all the things. Don't know how, but I did. Well, that is very annoying. Well, at least we didn't lose any of our people. Okay, now can we... Okay, don't do that again. Whatever happened, yeah, don't do that again. How's our research coming along? Oh! Well, get started on that then. Why are you Okay. Alright, so... we are getting some customers in here, so that's good. I was about to say we weren't getting any, but we are. Set that to 100%. Alrighty. Didn't do so well today, I think. But that's because, well, things got broken. We'll see how tomorrow goes. We could afford a third office worker. Ah, what do you got here? Alright, so we're sell 30 different types. So we need to get our daily profit up. 100 customers on site. So how did we do? Gross profit yesterday's 1,300. Okay, actually it wasn't as bad as I thought. So if we look at this, so that exclamation mark, this product on display has expired. Like I said, you need your guys there all the time for that. What I was going to say though is you can look at your store and you can see that it's 100% fresh bread and its main category is food. And if we look over at this store, which we do by looking at Valmart, there we go. Main product apparently is breakfast cereal. And 64% food. And we can also look and see that our main people come in the evening. Coming at noon and in the evening. Interesting. What about delightful edibles? Right now, we're still looking like it's an evening thing. But that is totally not helpful because these stores were borked for the morning of yesterday. It'll get updated again tonight. We'll get a better picture. There we go. So once it hits the stroke of midnight, we'll be able to see what we've got. At least we had no unpleasant things happen. We had no exclamation marks today, so that's good. Yeah, there we go. Now, for some reason, it's reversed. It went to that. Interesting. And... Why is that? Did we have no... Did I set up the cashiers incorrectly? No, I didn't. So Valmart, pretty even. Mind you, I think we're looking at stock clerks. There we go. There's cashiers. Not too bad. Greater Raider, hello! Welcome to the stream on YouTube. Yes, it is YouTube. I said the right place. This game is called Another Brick in the Mall. And it's one I picked up during my week of not streaming to try out. I do have a number of games that I want to stream, but for today, I wanted something that I knew since I was switching from Terraria and I had to get out of my Terraria headspace. I figured it would be easier to get into one that I've already played. And so we got our main store looks like it's doing fairly well. So still not a terrible amount of demand for our delightful edibles over there. But let's have a look at bread. There's our fresh bread. And you can see that we are filling tier 3 as well. Now, if we took the bread out of this store here, then we'd have more people going over here. And we'll do that at some point, possibly. Although it looks like we are getting more people in there, so that might not be necessary. So even though this is just a tiny little bread shop, it's doing its job. Now they do have, and you can change the floor tiles to look a little different from the default. They don't, but they do cost money. And at this point, I think we're so cheap, we're not going to do that right now. We just have basic stores. Ah, that's restaurants. We are not anywhere near doing restaurants. We haven't done the research, so see how our research is doing. Our cold chain is halfway there. You can see that we're getting 14.1 man hours per day. As our workers get more experienced, then that will go up. Mall Simulator 3000. Yeah, pretty much. So how did we do? 2,700 gross profit. Gross profit. Net profit only 144 though. That's all right. I think we're going to leave that store, even though I would like a wall there. I think we're going to leave that alone for the moment. We need to build up some cash. We need to fulfill some of these, turn daily profit over 500. Alright, we have room for 62 people in parking. And our high is only half of that, so I don't think we have to worry about it. Now people... Our customer satisfaction... It's not fabulous. Interesting. Toys actually do have an expiry time. So we are selling some toys because it just went down, so that's good. So far our janitors are keeping up with the 2 stores. I think what we'll do is we're going to have a look at our needs and see if there's another little shop that we can open. Something that has a high demand that we can actually make. I don't see anything in the food category. What about household items? Detergents we can't do yet. We aren't selling any bed sheets or dishes. But what's the demand on those? We need to expand this store, I think, before we could add more of those. Alright, so we might actually want to get a janitor over here, because he seems to be being kept busy here. He's not over here often enough. Yeah. Thing is we do have a lot of... money going out. I'm wondering if now that we've opened the fresh place over here, if we actually need all these cashiers. So they're not very busy. I don't think we did very well today. Yeah. Why did we do worse than yesterday? Yeah, we might have to cut back on some of the cashiers here. We'll give it another day, and if it's still trending the same way, we will turn back on the cashiers. I'm going to pause it here for a moment, though. We are going to expand. I think the shop, actually, as it is right now, is big enough. What I do want to expand, though, is the actual area that we have for our... Let's see, let's do it there. We don't have enough money. So, if we did it like that, we could put in a wall and still have the same stock area. No, I think we're going to wait. Need more money. I want to have the stock room separated. Yeah. Okay, hang on. We're gonna make some adjustments to the cashiers here. I said I was gonna wait, but I changed my mind. Because we've got too many cashiers right now, because we're siphoning off more people over there. So what we're gonna do is take... You added these two in, so we're gonna take these two, and we're gonna change them to 4 hours. You are gonna go to 4 hours. And then these two guys, you are going to start at 1800 and go to 4 hours. And you are going to start at 10 o'clock and go to 4 hours. And that way we've effectively reduced it by 2 cashiers, but we keep the ones we have. Even though some of them, you know, don't have the greatest sociability, so we could possibly let them go and replace them, but... well, we've hired them. We don't want to be jerks and fire them just because they're not as, you know, sociable. TNJ, hello. Welcome to the stream on Twitch. Yes, I'm building them all. And... while my mall is doing its thing, as long as nothing breaks while I'm not looking, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my auto hosts on Twitch: Kiba the Barbarian, Lukester Gaming, Gaber WN, Pied Piper 314, and Greater Raider, and Fox Crimson. I encourage you to check those people out. And what did I just click? That's not what I wanted. Stop it. Stop. And just give me a moment while I make notes of the people that are doing this. Lukester. Since it doesn't do it automatically anymore for me. And yes, I'm complaining again. Alrighty, I think I got everybody. You got bored with it because you couldn't play it right. Oh. Well, all games take some getting used to, so. Thank you very much for the host, T&J. And even though it's fairly quiet in chats, since I didn't do this yesterday, I will do it. Yeah, I did see that. T&J, let me get you on the list too. There we go. Alright, so what was the issue with today? 5... Oh, no restaurants. Okay, well, we can't do restaurants yet anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. Right, so what I was saying is that I am going to call for a broadcaster salute. If you are a broadcaster on Twitch, Beam, or YouTube, now is your time to say, hey, I stream as well, with a broadcaster salute. And I encourage that you put the name of the service that you stream on after your salute so that people know where to check you out. Yeah, I have to rework my information thing there to say to put your where you are after it so that people can find it. Alright, so let's see how we're doing. Hey, we had a little profit yesterday. Woo! Perfect. Greaterator, perfect. That's a perfect example. Greaterator's like me. He streams everywhere. Relatively speaking. Okay, so maybe we might get the 10 grand for 2,000 total sales today. And how is... Oops, how's our research doing? Okay, so... Yeah, we're not going to get the cold chain today, but hopefully tomorrow. Oh, what's the problem? Restaurants. Okay. We just don't have restaurants. Okay, so my cutting back on the cashier hours did help. Now, of course, the lines are building up. They're okay right now. That's about as big as I like to see them, so if they become bigger, then we need to worry. Well, they're starting to become a little bit bigger. Well, as long as we're not losing anybody. Is anybody getting red and angry? Oh, one of them, but she's at the front of the line now. There. Okay, she's left. There we go. So we just had restaurant complaints. That's fine. Well, how did it go today? No, we didn't make a net profit today. Well, tomorrow we'll get that 10,000 and we can expand the store a bit, which should draw in more people. I might have made a mistake by opening this specialty store. That might have been an error in judgment. I probably should have just kept expanding this. Usually the biggest thing that I find with management games is not to go too big too fast. But I wanted to show you a specialty shop selling tier 3 stuff, and that's part of the reason I did that over there. You're okay at City Skylines? I was watching a little bit of somebody's Let's Play on that. Cons Concerned Nerd, I think it was? Anyway, it looks interesting. I'm not sure if it really appeals to me. I have to watch it a little bit more to see. Because they did just recently come out with another expansion, I think, for it, called City Skylines Mass Transit. Alright, so yeah, we're building up. Okay, let's pause here for a second. Okay, so our research project is finished. We did make our sales, so we got that extra money. So now we've got cold chain that unlocks fresh fruits, vegetables, meat, fish, milk, and dairy. And we could do the frozen foods. Doesn't really open anything too exciting. I think what I would like to do... I don't really want to open restaurants yet. This is tempting because but doing this, that gives me additional people to choose from when I'm hiring people. But I think what we're actually going to go for... We're going to go for some electronics. Those laptops are make good money. TNJ, yes, I have played Prison Architect. It was another today's Squirrel that I did. I streamed Prison Architect. And we were talking earlier about the people that, if there was people in here shoplifted, then they should be sent to Prison Architect. Okay, I want to wait till the end of the day before I change this. Although, how much are the fridges? Are 200. They're not that much, actually. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw some in here. And that will let us get some of that fresh stuff for sale in here quickly. Milk, dairy, fresh meat, and fish. Okay, so hopefully by doing that, you're going to get more people coming in to the point that I can get my cashiers back to their normal hours. Right now, not doing too well. Okay, I need to be in the right place. Right, I was going to make it a one wider like that. And I think it'll be okay there. I'm gonna move it up there. If I can. There we go. Not the whole thing. Okay. Let's pause it. hoping that'll make people a little happier with this store. Restaurants. Did you do it again? You did it again, didn't you? That's... I wonder if it updated, because it wasn't doing this before. I bet you've forgotten that what I assigned you to, didn't you? Again. Yeah, that's a new bug. It keeps deleting my storage. If I get rid of one storage, it deletes them all. Okay. That is an issue. So I'll have to remember not to do this at night. Or not to only do this at night when there's nobody here. And if it keeps happening, I'll probably give up on naming them because there's no point. But that's why all the cashiers went home, so that's ruined today's sales again. Okay, it would make me a little happier if I saw somebody actually showing up. Really? I assigned you. Assigned storage. Assigned storage right there. Dang it. Yeah, there has to have been an update. It was not doing this before. And I refuse to think that I suddenly magically am always pressing the wrong key and causing things to all go away. That I didn't do before, ever. So I'll have to go and read between streams here today and see if there was an update in fact, or... I mean, there has to have been. It doesn't make sense otherwise. But then there's me. You know, I could somehow start pressing the wrong key. I don't know. Okay, given on how many people are building up, I think we're going to see some issues with people stomping off because they're pissed. That's restaurant. Yeah, the lines are getting way too long. Need to get those cashiers back in action, but I think we're drawing more people because of the new product. Yes, exactly, Greaterator. If it can be broken, I'll find a way to break it. Yeah, people are leaving because they're ticked. And I understand, I'd be ticked too if the lines were that long. So we do need to go back to 4 cashiers. Hopefully... I mean, we can always shut the store down. Nope, we're actually in the green. Well, we were in the green until the next hour hit. We're just about breaking even, basically. Okay. I think we can risk doing the cashiers. Yeah, because we lost 28 sales because of that. 28. That's a lot. So let's go ahead and manage the store. Let's find our 4 cashiers at the end here who we gave less hours to. Alright, you're going to go back to working at 6 for 8 hours. You're at 14 for 8 hours. 14. for 8 hours. You... And you... That should even us out. There we go. Come on, mouse. Behave yourself. Thank you. Let's get the time going. How are we doing on our research? It's going to be a little bit. That's okay. Oh, I don't know if you noticed, but we are now getting 14.3 man-hours. It was 14.1, so... Our office workers are getting a little more experienced. Alright, let's see how today goes. They are selling a lot of the fresh stuff here, so that's good. A lot of people are stopping there. Customer parking is still... okay. You might have to expand on that soon. Restaurants. How are we doing here? Okay, we're actually getting pretty full for customer parking, so I think we need to expand on that a little bit. Okay, so we still have people leaving Valmart because the queues are too full. Which is a good thing. It means we need more cashiers there. But we'll wait to see if that happens another day in a row, because it might be that we had somebody not come into work. Oh! We got some money. I don't want to expand just yet, though. I want to make sure that things are stable before I go off. Oh, almost have 100 parking spots. There. Okay. Restaurant. Okay, so checkout queues. Alright, looks like it is a thing. Mind you, there's only 2 lost. That's not too bad. I don't want to get it... I'd like to have a situation where we're making money each day. I don't like the, just breaking even or being in the red thing. Doesn't work too well. Well, 60%. That's not too bad. We've only lost 2 people. Okay, I'm actually not too bad with that. It's only if it gets up over 10 that I start to get a little concerned. Alright. So we only made 600 yesterday and 700 today, but at least we're heading in the right direction, and that's the thing. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at how's our research doing. Electronics are going to be a little ways away. Just wondering if I want to expand this yet. No, I think we want to save up a bit more money before I worry about expanding this. Once we get the electronics, hopefully we'll have some more money to play with so that we can restructure the store and add in some more tills. And then at that point, we'll increase the number of cashiers we have. How's our stock boy doing? Is he keeping up? Come on, get those toys in there. Get those toys in there. There we go. Don't like it when the shelves look empty. Especially when it's our honey trap. Now, if it's only in the evening shift that looks like we might start to build people up. So we might just hire one more cashier for the evening shift alone. If we lose more than 2 customers today, because I think more people are coming than were before. I like how as you add more products, more people slowly come. That is a nice way, the way that they've done that. But yeah, we're gonna lose some people. I can see it now. Of course, your cashiers will also go faster as they get better at being a cashier. So that also helps the lines move faster if your cashiers are more experienced. It's just too bad. I would love the ability to transfer a cashier from one store to another. So like when a new store opens, you transfer some experienced cashiers so that they can, you know, handle the load there, that kind of thing. But you can't do that. Okay, so we just lost restrooms. So nobody left pissed off today. Good. That means our cashiers are actually, because they're getting more experienced, are keeping up. Okay. That's nice. And how did we do today? 474. Well, it's not spectacular. But at least we're in the green. I'm just waiting on my electronic supplier because once we get those laptops out there and those cameras, we're going to snag those camera enthusiasts and those tech addicts. We're going to sell cash. I mean, we're going to sell things that make lots of cash, but for us, we're selling cash. How's the bread store doing, by the way? Okay, we are not making very much money. This store is doing horrible, basically. We are spending so much more money than we're actually selling. Now, what I'm curious about is if I go here and I'm going to change that to fresh fruits. We'll see if that makes a difference, because if people want fresh breads, they have to come to Val's Delightful Edibles. So we'll have to see what that does for the next couple days. Now, are we selling some sliced bread? I think we are. Yeah, we do have sliced bread in here, so... No restaurants. Queues are full at Valmart. Okay, so we're starting to lose some people again today from Valmart. Even though we took out that bread. Where's our Where's our freaking cashier? I hope you guys aren't stealing bread. What the heck? No restrooms, no restaurants. What happened? I bet our cashier stayed home, the turkey. Alright, let's check our store here staff. You! Where were you? You were supposed to be at... Look at that! You were not at work? You know what? You're fired. Get out of here. You can't be bothered to show up at work. I'm gonna hire somebody else. Somebody who might actually show up for work. ScottyBot. I forgot to change ScottyBot. ScottyBot's lying. I am not playing Tokencraft 2. Let me just go in there and change that. While we wait to see what today brings in the game here. There we are. Research. Okay, let's look at... Let's look at the chemical supplier. Yeah, we're gonna do that next. Okay, so are we gonna get any more money today? Maybe. If we get to the 5,000 today, that'll give us another 10 grand, because I think we need close to 20 in order to expand the store and add some electronics at the front. Let's see if our new employee shows up for work. Okay, our employee's here. There we go. Okay, so people are leaving Valmart. So we'll see if that store does better. Alright, so I think when we expand the store, we're gonna have to get the cashiers up to 5. Because we're probably, yeah, we're losing people from Valmart at a higher rate now. And once we add in the electronics, that's just gonna get worse. Oh no, we got rats! Builder! Yeah, that's gonna upset people. Where's our builder? Where is he? Oh, he must have come by and killed the rats. Because otherwise they'd still be there. It does tend to upset people to see rats. The people that have a weak stomach, they get nauseous when they see the rats. Alright, we lost 14, so... Did we make our goal? We did not. Well, I think we'll go one more day. And hopefully... I really need that extra 10 grand, because expanding the store, the foundations cost so much. They are not cheap. Can we see sales number? Let's see, net profit, sales number. Actually, it's not really telling me how many sales per day. So if I say off and sales number. Okay, so we sell about 300, so we're probably not going to make what I was hoping. Look at parking usage. Yeah, we're not going to make it to 5,000 today. Manage the store. So if I set you to work at 14, will you... No, it's too close. You won't come in today. Let's get you in... No, I'm gonna put you for the evening shift, because that's when we seem to start running into trouble. Again, no cashier. What is this? I am not happy. I would like a thing to come up to say, you know, who didn't show up for work and when they didn't show up. That's one thing that, if there's a way to tell it, I haven't figured it out, other than going from at the staff and saying, okay, this cashier was supposed to be at work. You know what? You're fired too. None of this nonsense. So, let's hire this person, who I haven't fired for being an asshat. Let's try you. And okay, you're the only person here. That's the whole point of having a cashier in a store, is so the store is actually freaking open. Okay, so you're here at 22. Yeah, got that fine. Oh, we got... Oh, we haven't got that yet. Alright. I have a feeling we're not going to make it this day either. Dang it! Need that money for the foundation. I don't want to have to close this store, but if you can't get your fellow cashiers to show up regularly, I might have to temporarily shut this store. And it's not your fault, I understand that, but if there's nobody here, we can't sell anything. And all this fresh produce, it just goes to waste. Okay, get those toys in. There we go. Well, I guess we can see if today goes better. Now that we added a 5th cashier for the evening. Okay, so our 5th cashier has arrived for the evening. There we go. Well, at least you showed up this evening. Alright. Let's slow it down. So we've got our chemical supplier now, so that's going to give us some more things to sell. And I think we're going to go for restrooms now. Yeah, that extra cashier is making all the difference in the evening. I know, isn't it insane? It's just they're like going everywhere. Okay, so this is starting to pick up. So I think we can get a good idea if this is actually paying for itself when it has both cashiers in. Every time I've gone to check, there's been, you know, a missing cashier. Okay, we have to remember to check that after, but I want to get... I guess we could build the foundation. Hopefully. Yeah, we need the 20 grand just to build the freaking foundation, so... Dang it. Just gotta wait. Okay, so, by the way... How did we do today? Only minus 763% now. I mean, we're not paying that much to keep it open. I mean, relatively speaking. Yeah. We did almost make $700 yesterday. Woo! This is harder. Okay, we definitely will get the extra 10 grand tomorrow, so... Looks like our high is 64 customers on site, so they're not using the extra parking yet. Right. Let's see if that helps things in here. And let's just check this. We're still, main product is still fresh bread, so we're still getting our tier 3s. And it might draw some more people in here. Yes, they are definitely getting the fresh fruits and veggies in there. Now what's your problem? Restaurants. Okay. Yeah, it's actually getting busier in there. Good. And guess who didn't come to work? Where's my cursor? There it is. There. You just left, didn't you? You're getting... I think they're just getting free food over here. I don't know. Let's just close it so they're not going in there. Get out of the store, it's shut! Get out of there! Move! Look at that! What do you... Hang on here. What do you got? Are you walking off with products from my store that you haven't paid for? You're going home. You're going home with stuff. Yes. I wonder where this store is. Dang it. Okay, so there's a lesson there. Always have at least 2 cashiers in your store at any one time in case you have a problem with assets. Oh, we can't afford to expand that store, so... That is just so annoying. Let's wait till 2200 comes by. Let's just make sure it didn't mess up our staff. No. Not that it matters, because they don't freaking come into work. I don't think there's any point in firing that cashier, because... Right, what was your excuse for not coming into work? I would like to know what it is. Were you stuck in traffic? Did you have a hangover? A hangnail? What? I can understand getting sick, but when it's the same people getting sick every freaking evening, doesn't matter who I fire. Dang it. Okay, so let's pause it here. Now we have our 20 grand, we can actually expand our store. And I can swear some more. Okay, so... Line, line, line. Okay. Oops. Build. We're going to be taking that out. There we go. I keep hitting the manage. We are going to want to put in a new double door down there. And I think... Okay, so this Bed sheets. We have a lot of stuff that we can put in there. Not so much new stuff there. So we're going to be taking out a few of those shelves. Remove walls and objects, and we're also going to need to redo these. So we're going to take these out. Let's take that out because I want to put in some new checkout counters for future expansion. That one goes there. No, right there. Okay. That should cover our expansion needs, and hopefully I haven't overspent. We'll have to wait and see here. Okay, so we have 8,000 left. Alright. So what we need to do is make some changes. Objects. Right, so we're going to put 2 tables here. We need a toy shelf. Okay. We are going to remove that. And we need to take both of these out. And we'll put that one there. And we'll put one more thing there. And then what we're going to do, which one has more stuff? It would be this one. We're actually going to put them like this. I don't like doing that normally, but we've got an odd size thing here because we don't have the cash. And we're going to put like that. And let's get another fridge. And I think we'll do it like that. Okay. Get to work. Oh, right, we have to expand the store. Alright, let's make sure it didn't bork something up. Storage is fine. We didn't lose any staff, but we do need to hire 2 more cashiers. Yeah, I'm not hiring you guys. I fired you. Just get bent. Okay, so this guy we will set for the evening, so we'll still have 1 extra person in the evening. Now let's set our honey traps up. Electronics. Laptop computers. Auto margin. Manual. 400 smackers. And this one is going to get the camera files. Set that up there. And then this we're going to set for toys again. Because there's still our next thing to snag people on. And then this one will be our diapers. Okay. And then at this point, we're taking this amount out. We haven't taken it out yet. What? That one was coffee and tea. Okay. So we want to put our coffee and tea back. And this one, I think we'll make that one coffee and tea as well. We might change it out for something else later. Alright, so now we have a whole bunch of new things that we can set up here. So let's start with soap and shampoo. So many new things. Actually, I want to put detergents right here. Let's do some first aid. Let's do some... Would you come on? Drugs. Shaving cream and razors. Some deodorants. Some tooth care. And some cosmetics. Now, what have we got here? We've got fresh meat and fresh fish. So this is obviously going to be the two that we removed from milk and dairies. Oops, come on. Right. I think, oh yeah, I was going to put in another table there. Okay, so we got fresh fruits. Fresh vegetables. Actually, hang on just a sec. That's a good plan. So we still have some electronics we haven't got out yet. Let's put out... Oh, that's right. Yeah, well, we'll worry about that later. We could put out game consoles out here too, but I will change that later. Let's do some MP3 players. So our guys still have to get all our stuff in, but what I'd like to do is probably change this, move the toys one down here, and change this one to gaming consoles. But we'll do that the next day in game. Come on, get our honey traps in, please. I'd like to see those laptops go in. These ones are good too because they're the same markup. The more aficionados you can get coming in, the better. Don't tell me my stock person didn't come in. No, they had to because those are getting filled. Cashiers are keeping up, and look at that cash pouring in. Oh my. Those electronics, they make all the difference. Come on. Get our cameras in there. Come on, almost. Our honey traps are empty. Thank you. Alright, this place is bare enough. We might actually be to the point now that we need to have 2 stock people available at all times. I think we actually do. Look at how bare the stores are looking. Wow. 6 grand. That's that's a, what is that, a 100% increase? No, how do you do that math? 10 times increase over yesterday's profits. Whoa. Let's see, we got the daily profit. That one. We got 2 daily profits in one day. Fantastic. And we got 40 grand now. So 40 different types of products. Ah. Okay, so let's pause it here. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to make that change that I was talking about. Oops. So we want to remove this one. And I think we might actually put in another 2 of these. There. It's kind of a pain to get around the store right now, but that's okay. And we want to put another table in right there. And actually, let's select this. We're going to change this one to... We got 2... We're selling 2 sets of diapers in here? Yeah, it looks like it. They're right there, so that's fine. It means we don't have to worry about that. We can change this one to toys. Okay, so let's get things happening here. Okay, pause. Put a table in there for me. And this one, let's put in... Actually, let's see what we have the bigger demand for. Let's see, tools. Power tools. Actually, cart tools is the one we could do. We don't have a huge demand for power tools. We could do 4. And for household items... Yeah, the bed sheets, we could do 5. The dishes, 1. So actually, probably tools and bed sheets. Oddly enough. I think we'll do. So let's put the... car tools here, and let's put the bed sheets right there. Right, so wondering, we might get a stock person, another stock person for the center of the day. Let's hire another stock clerk, somebody with good speed. Let's see, your sociability is 53. Yours is 55. So I think we'll hire you as our stock clerk. And I would like you to come in the middle of the day. Actually, no, towards the evening, because that seems to be when it gets busier. Let's try it like that. And we'll see how that works out. Yeah. Alright, there we go. If you could get that other table in there, that would be lovely. Thank you. Gaming consoles. You should be set to toys. So this will trap our tech addicts. This will trap our camera aficionados. This will trap our gamers. This will trap our brick addicts. And what do we got here? Coffee and tea. Oh, auto margin. Manual, 200%. Thank you. Manual, 200%. Thank you. So we really should change this one to diapers to get our diaper guys, but I think we'll do okay. Well, what the heck. Yeah, the diapers look like they're getting pretty picked over, so maybe we should have another one here. So set this manual for 200%, and we're going to change it to... Oh, we can't. Okay, never mind then. It's not the right kind of shelf. See, look at that. All the toys are gone. There we go. Okay, so people are buying from these shelves. So that's good. So you can have them back to back like that. Might... See, I thought that it was better to have let people have access on both sides, but maybe you don't need to do that. Maybe you can double them up like this without sacrificing sales. Oh, hang on. Our research project is done. We can make bathrooms now. I think at this point, I'm going to go for that road network. What do we got here? Checkout queues are full in delightful edibles. Oh yes! So I think that's going to be our next project, is expanding delightful edibles. And in fact, since we don't have a honey trap in here, I can do this during the day. No, that's not what I want. I think that's what we want. We'll have a new double door coming in down here. We'll have another checkout counter. It will go in there, but we don't want to put it in just yet. We'll put the third one in there. And then we can get rid of this here. And then we want to expand the store. And then we want to see about hiring some staff. No, I'm not hiring you guys that I fired. Not until you learned your lesson. No, I'd rather hire Andre over you guys, even though you're more sociable. You didn't show up for work. I'm carrying a grudge. Alright, and I think we're at the point where we want to have our own little maintenance center here. And so what do we got? Restaurants. Vals edibles. Ooh, got another 10 grand. Nice. Okay. We are going to hire a janitor. Oh. Alright, I'm gonna hire you as a janitor. See if you do a better job. And start you at 9. Yeah, we'll have you here during the middle of the day. That sounds fine to me. Actually, we'll have you starting at 10. And hopefully this... Actually, no. Let's make you come in at 1400, because it seems things go bad more towards the end of the day, so that'll do. Right, so now we can put in another cashier. Checkout counter. Let's put that there. Let's kill that. And let's add in some more tables. We're gonna try the double up thing. Actually, not there. No, no, I did. Oh, dang it. Could you take those out again? I changed my mind. I want them there. Because of the way that I do these, doing the double up thing really doesn't work too well, so. Thank you. Okay, so we have fresh fruits, fresh vegetables. Let's set another... I'm going to set up another honey trap out front here. It's not going to be as long of a honey trap. Let's go ahead and remove that. Change my mind. Nope, nope. Oh. I changed my mind about that. Okay, there we go. I want you to have fresh bread. Fresh bread. Thank you. Throw in another one, please. Totally doesn't fit in here, but it will get us more money. And we'll put gaming consoles there. Alright, so what's our percent like right now? 60% fresh bread. %54% fresh bread. Let's put in another fresh bread then. And if we set this one to... Oh, come on. Tablets? We're at 53% fresh bread. Okay, good. That should make this store more profitable as well. Yeah, we're gonna have this one jacked up too. Okay. Alright, and I just noticed what time it is. It is after 6. I should have ended 7 minutes ago. So I am going to save the game here. Let's change the name of it though. And we'll be playing another Brick in the Mall tonight. We'll see how well we do at expanding our burgeoning empire here. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream of another Brick in the Mall, and in any case, I hope to see you in another stream, whether that's tonight or another day. You all take care. See you later. Bye.